There's nothing like a good rivalry, a test of wills, something that makes everybody get up for the game. See, tradition doesn't determine battles. Battles make tradition. What makes a rivalry is not the result of the game, but the intensity of the fight. Duke Grant's Sports Network presents the UCYFL football, pitting the 12U LTRC Blue Knights white, visiting the 12U Perry Hall Gators goal, and the Gators kick off and the Blue Knights secure the ball. Now this Blue Knight team likes to run the ball, and they run right up the gut, and they're stopped by number 8 and 5 from the Perry Hall Gators, and the Gators again all over the run. As you see, now they go up top looking for big number 15. They can't find him, and it was picked off by number 1. And you see him going down the sideline. Watch this again in reverse action. You'll see that ball over the head of the tight end. And you see number 1 prancing down the sideline, got a couple of blocks, and was down outside the 20-yard line. Now the ball goes to Perry Hall. And they're having the same tough time. As you see, good. And they're picked off again, this time by number 15. Now watch this replay. Big number 15 right there to get the interception. Now the Blue Knights go back to work. And they go outside. And man, what a great play by number 5. He is all over the field, as is number 44. This is a tough defense this Gators play. You see the punt, and it's going to go to number 8. He feels it. He looks like he's got some room outside, and he is dancing down the sideline. He's going all the way for a touchdown. Watch this again. In reverse angle, slow motion, you see he gets the ball. And watch this hole. We're going to freeze it right here. As you can see, he's got one man to beat, and he just puts a little fake on, and he is gone. Touchdown number 8, Perry Hall Gators strike fast and in a hurry. And the extra point try, it goes number 7. He fakes it and goes straight up the gut. Touchdown. Great play. So the extra point is good, and the Gators take an early 7-0 lead. And you see the kickoff, and it's secured by the Blue Knights. And as the Blue Knights get the ball back, they don't seem to have an answer for this tough Perry Hall defense. Everywhere they move, everywhere they go, there's a Perry Hall Gator there. And the ball went right back to the Gators, and they went right to work. Number 7 dancing, and he looks like he's got some room. He goes outside, big block. And he is sprung and gone, but there's a penalty flag. I think it was roughing, and that was negated. And here, you see the next play as they try to get something going. But again, this time they go to number 5. He goes up the gut, and he's got some room on the outside, and he looks like he's going to go. Yes, he's going to go all the way. Touchdown number 5. Watch this again. In reverse action, you'll see we freeze it. He's got a big hole, and he just turns on the burners, and he is gone. And just like that, the Perry Hall Gators are making a big splash, and they go up 2 touchdowns. The extra point is no good, leaving the score Gators 13 and the Blue Knights 0. Again, the Blue Knights get the ball and secure it, but they're having a tough time moving the ball at all. They are running into a roadblock of defensive players, especially the defensive line that is being manhandled by this tough Gator defense. The Blue Knights are really having a hard time, and they give the ball back, and here the Gators get the ball again, and they are rolling. Number 5 this time, the big defensive linebacker playing offense, and the ball goes back to the Blue Knights, and they try something. They're back and forth they go, trying to get something going. This is a tough rivalry game, And here you see the Blue Knights. Number 9, he gets away and he's got some room on the outside. But not enough. As you see, the ball goes to number 23 and he's making some move. Now they're starting to make a move. They're in the territory of the Gators. And you see this tough team. This is a tough rivalry game. They're not going to give up. As you see, here they have the ball on the 2-yard line and they barrel in for the touchdown. Number 25 gets the score. Watch it again in slow motion as you see the push, and number 25 goes in for the touchdown. Wonderful play by the Blue Knights as they get on the board and make a game of this thing. And the extra point is up but no good, and the Gators take a 13-6 lead over the tough Blue Knights. But this Gator team is tough, and they're saying, that's all you got? Is that all you got? And they coming right back at the Blue Knights, making them understand that, look, you on our home turf. You ain't gonna come in here and just do what you want to do. And they just bowing their way, taking over from the line. Number 10, as you see him going in, then outside. And then going to the flag, and looks like he may go in. No, he looks like he stopped at about the 2-yard line. What an awesome run that he had. Watch this again as you look at it in reverse action. And you see how he dips and dabs and goes outside, but he just can't make it. Great play by number 6 to keep him out of the end zone. But then again, they go inside to number 6 and he goes in for the touchdown. And here, you see the extra point and it is good. And suddenly, it's a 20-6 game. And as the game wore on, it was one thing that was consistent, and that was hard-hitting defense. Neither team could move the ball as they took turns getting the ball, trying to make big plays, but being run down, as you see on that play. Each team, it didn't matter who had the ball, there were people hitting each other and then hitting the ground. But it was a tough game, a rivalry game, one that everybody looks forward to. Whenever you see LTRC and Perry Hall on the same field, you know it's going to be a hard-hitting, tough contest. But on this night, it was the Gators that prevailed. And they used their toughness, their speed, and their power to overcome a very tough Blue Knights team. Congratulations to both teams as they put up a tough fight. We are Duke Grand Sports Network, the time capsule of youth sports moments and the home of the very baddest young dudes in sports.